goes down. Where you hear about the sports all around town. In the country, full of controversy to the highlights. You just not safe in the limelight.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the episode of the Stoop. It's the premiere episode. I'm TJ. It's got my co-host Kev. We're gonna be rocking for you each and every whenever, but we're gonna do it. Listen, we're gonna talk about hoops, and more hoops. Mostly the league, a little bit of college, but mainly the league. We want to make sure that you understand that the Stoop is sponsored to you by none other than Nuts and Bolts Sports. Thank you to my guy Joe for this wonderful opportunity and platform, and we're looking to have a great time each and every time out. So listen, Kev, we're gonna get right to it. First and foremost, we're gonna talk about what happened this past week, NBA trade deadline. A lot of things going on, things moving around. I'm gonna get right to the Rockets though. Rockets going with this formula with the small ball. They got rid of my man Clint Capella, shipped him out. What's your thoughts on that?
I'm not too big on this small ball. It's going to look good right now. Russell's doing this thing, but when we start talking about moving forward with the playoffs, now things are going to play out. I'm not sure it's a formula that's going to work. How you feel it's going forward?
Small ball will work. This week when they beat the Lakers, it proved a lot of things to me that they got the formula where, yeah, the Lakers outmatched them height-wise because the Lakers is a big team, but I think with their small ball and they stretch the floor out. See, the shooters is what gets me. So we talking about everybody. Russ is going to get his thing. The Bears going to do his thing. But I think the guys we don't consider, like PJ Tucker in the corners, cash. Eric, cash. Covington throwing him in the mix. He hit the shot that put him over the top. So I don't know if getting rid of Clint Capella, because now you don't have a rim defender, is my problem, my question. But I think they have something with spreading the floor. Thoughts?
Well, I'm agree with them spreading the floor, particularly because we don't have Russell Westbrook taking a lot of jump shots right now.
Right.
He actually hasn't taken any
jump shots, nah.
So my man is definitely penetrating and kicking, so it's looking good. I'm just not convinced what we're seeing now is kind of like a nuanced thing. They're all feeling good. It's something new that they're trying out. When we start doing the scouting reports and teams are looking at and figuring out what's happening, playoff times, I think we're going to have a different story, but that's yet to be determined.
Got you. One move that did not take place was the Lakers. They stayed pat, and they standing pat and think they can rock with what they have. Honestly, no disrespect, I was hoping they was going to ship Jaron Dudley out of the way. I never thought he fit in the chemistry. KCP is cool. Playoff Rondo is cool. It kept cool, but he's the youngest buck on the team, so you got to almost keep him by default. But Jaron Dudley, let's free up that space. Listen, I was hoping they was going to bring J.R. Smith. There are talks right now with Darren Collinson and maybe even a guy that's still sitting at the crib. I don't understand why, y'all. What is going on, NBA? Jamal Crawford is still at the crib, averaging 18 and 9 last season.
By that myself, man.
I'm baffled, y'all. Come on. So let's get back. Lakers didn't make a move. Talk to me. What's up?
Well, I think the Lakers ended up staying pat because they thought they were going to end up with Marcus Morris.
Okay.
Obviously, that didn't happen. They got snatched up again by the Clippers. I don't know what's going on over there. They taking everybody from under the Lakers. But that's what I really think they were looking for as a piece that they thought was going to make it work. And once it didn't happen, everything else just
Is that the piece, though, fam?
That's what I think they thought.
Bro, is he the piece that they needed? Because they're already big. We know that when Bron goes through that lane, he's going to look to kick. So Avery Bradley hit, KCP hit, playoff Rondo, you know he's not a shooter. So I was like, not JR, not Crawford.
I personally would have gone with Crawford myself. JR, I think, is the last time we really seen him do anything was a couple years ago when he ended up running off the damn court, and that kind of ended his whole reign right there. But as far as bringing out Crawford, I don't see why not. I thought that would have been an ideal pick to put up.
I think that still can go down. So Lakers, if you listen to Laker Nation, Miss Jeannie Buss, Rob Pelinka, go sign my man Jamal Crawford. He's still available. He's out here, and even JR could probably still be serviceable. Keep your bigs. They're doing their job. Listen, surprise too. We'll get to those. The move that was traded with the Clippers, and they picked up Marcus Morris, and they picked up IT. The IT got waived this morning. Thoughts on that?
My man can't catch a break. I don't know really what it is. I don't know if it's something that's going on in the locker room. What the problem is with IT, but he just keep getting dumped off. So I really don't know what's up with that.
We talking about a dude in 15, 16 that season. The chance from the TD Bank Garden in Boston was MVP. He's been a journeyman ever since. He's been dealing with injury. He couldn't fit in with the Cavs. Wizards didn't keep him. It was somewhere else he was
Celtics.
So what's going on?
The Celtics thing was the biggest shock to me. I mean, I know they ended up bringing in Kyrie the next season behind that, so I could kind of see what was going on there. But it just really I didn't understand it, especially what he did came playoff time with them, assisted passing, losing the whole 9 yards. He balled out for them.
All that. They still
they basically turned him around and gave him his walking papers. I'm still.
That hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts.
I'm sure he's feeling some feelings. But the Celtics, I guess, karma came around because then Kyrie did him dirty and then
out the way too.
Yeah.
Another move that took place. I know they picked up Burke and some other people. Sixers made a little bit of a trade wage before the deadline. I don't think they got what they need. Thoughts?
I don't even know what the Sixers are doing. Their whole identity is just offensively. It's just they're in a mess completely. I don't think it's going to work. Simmons, at some point, one of them got to go.
Hold that thought. Is there anybody else that you thought should have made a move at trade deadline and didn't? I know are probably two teams that I would have liked to see do something else, because right now where they're at, they need some help. One being the Blazers, and the two, well, they actually did make a move. I don't know if that was the right move, was the Mavs. So I think right now, in a surprising move too, I didn't like the Warriors letting go D'Lo without seeing D'Lo fit with the Splash Brothers.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that?
That I'm going to have to agree with you 110%. I didn't understand why they made that move, moving him out to Minnesota and bringing in Wiggins. Wiggins ain't bad, but I don't know if he's not bad, but I just don't know if he's a fit for them. Yeah, let's see.
Well, we got a number one draft pick who's still not proven himself yet. And the timetable runs out. Like, you had a full cover. Minnesota had a lot of pieces once upon a time. Covington was there. Wiggins was there. Cat balls out every night. And you're not putting it together. Here's the thing, bro. Like, you had the franchise even before Cat got there. And we've seen other guys in the past come about, get drafted. Bron will save a franchise. Kyrie did his thing with Cleveland when Bron got there. You really see ideally what Kyrie is going to bring to the table. Cat came to Minnesota and they said, all right, Wiggs, what you got? He didn't show up. So, yeah, it may be a fresh start, new opportunity. I really thought that D'Angelo Russell, given the fact that, listen, the Warriors are balling hard. My man from Villanova is doing this thing to help out the team, Pascal. But I really thought, like, yo, let's give him a chance to work with the rest of those guys in a healthy roster, and Draymond playing ideally 35-plus minutes. Because right now, Draymond just come in, warm up, and sit down.
I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I think they should have kept D'Lo. I'm not understanding that move myself. But for whatever reason, they thought that Wiggins is a better fit with. That's yet to be determined.
So
we'll see how it plays out.
So my thoughts was, okay, is Wiggins going to be what they're losing because Father Time is undefeated? We know that. Absolutely. Sean Livingston retired. They got rid of Iggy. And that's another thing we're going to talk about. So is that going to be the new hybrid guy that's going to help them in that slot that they used to have with Livingston and Iguodala, ideally? But then again, too, I haven't seen Wiggins as a stretch defender like Iguodala has been known for.
Not at all.
A big shot, clutch type shooter type guy. So I don't know. Do you think Wiggins come next year is going to be what the Warriors need when the Splash Brothers return?
Well, we got to also look at it from this standpoint. When the Splash Brothers return, they still have Draymond, they still got Passion, and they also have draft pick coming up this year because obviously right now they toward the bottom of the league.
Absolutely.
So they're gonna pick somebody up.
Okay.
He may end up coming off the bench as the sixth man. I don't know how they're gonna play it out, but that's yet to be determined. I mean, that's when we'll figure it out and say, because right now what you're saying is this is a terrible trade. It looks horrible.
Oh, it's bad, in my opinion.
But next year you might be like, man, that was genius. Somehow they managed to make it. We don't know what they got cooking. I mean, that organization has done well with making moves over the years. We can't take that.
Yes, they do.
They have been decimated by injury this year. There's really nothing they could have done that they were just destined to be trash this year. They lost KD. Both the Splash Brothers went down.
Yeah.
Draymond has not been himself. This is the inevitable, as we say, and we're just gonna have to see how it plays out next year. We really can't call it. I agree. I would have rather kept D'Lo, but they got something this year. I'm gonna give them the respect to say, let's see how it plays out.
D'Lo and Cat have always wanted to play together. They played together in the past as kids.
And they want Booker over there too.
Yeah, they do want Booker over there. That's the word on the street. Like, they about to make a big three. So y'all stay tuned for that. They're gonna be a reboot of the Kentucky Wildcats. Y'all stay tuned because Honestly, too, that's another cat that's over there in Purgatory in Phoenix, and people been trying to make a play for Book for a minute.
That's the biggest all-star snub right there.
That's another conversation. We're gonna get to that one as well. I would have loved to see the Sixers add a shooter. When they lost JJ last year, they left too much in Tobias Harris. Don't get me wrong, Tobias Harris is mean. He gets it done. But losing JJ, losing Jimmy buckets, I would have made a play for some type of shooter, or even because at one point David Griffin said, "Yo, JJ was back on the trading block. Philly, what's up?" Their chemistry is off. I would have loved to see Philly make a move as well. And that's kind of it for me on the trading deadline, man. I'm kind of shocked by some teams. Like I said, I would have loved to see some other teams like Portland, because Portland right now is 10th. Picking up some steam. And we're going to go into our next topic anyway, which is surprises and shocks. Speaking of Portland, this man Dollar has lost his mind.
Getting busy. I think he was robbed of player of the week, month, whatever you want to hand it to him.
Dang.
Not to say Braun didn't ball out as well, but when we look at, come on, man. I think
multiple games, 30 and 40 plus.
Got robbed.
The other night was a bad call, so the officials took a game, robbed them of a game. But
I don't understand that. I don't understand. How do they not, if it's the final play of the game, we know that ultimately decides, how do they not go to the replay?
I don't understand that. And the referees really blew it off, didn't go to the table, didn't see it again, and say, "Yo, that's the game."
And it was an obvious missed call.
Most definitely.
I don't know how to, listen, NBA, fix that, please. We already did James Harden dirty on the dunk. Now we going to revisit this? Like, come on, man. This is something that y'all implemented as a way to make sure y'all got things right toward the end of the game, and y'all are blowing it.
I don't know what the league was thinking about with that. Dame, you was robbed, Dame. From me and Kev's perspective, you definitely robbed. The whole world seen that you was robbed. The Trailblazers was robbed. But getting back to some shocks, Portland. I don't know what happened earlier in the season. I know you and CJ, Dame, y'all weren't playing together. It was injuries and different things. You add Melo. Whiteside, Riley got him out of Miami because he just wasn't balling. I still think Whiteside, you just got to turn it up a little bit, bro. You're too big and too sizable not to play hard. But are you shocked or surprised by Portland? Do you think they got something left in the second half to prove? Was Melo a good pickup for them? Melo's been fitting in. Melo's been, giving them some work. Thoughts on Portland?
I am a little shocked at Portland's performance thus far this season.
A good shock or a bad shock, bro?
A bad shot. I
Okay.
thought they'd be better than this at this point. But as you said, there was some issues early in the year, and they went along and they picked up Melo, which I thought was actually a pretty good pickup because he did come in and do what he had to do, and he's playing well. He fits in well. They're starting to pick up steam, as I said, but altogether, there's just something missing there that they're just not finishing off as they need to down the stretch. So
is it offense? Because I know a couple years back they had my guy Wesley Matthews, who's doing some work up there in Milwaukee now. I still think they maybe a little bit young coming off the bench. I don't know if they have some salvability coming off that bench. I think they may need another shooter, maybe another wing that creates. I don't know. I am surprised about my guy Melo. He's doing what I thought he was going to do. Can he do more? Not at this stage of his career, but I'm excited to see that he's playing back in the league.
He deserved the opportunity.
He's back in the league, y'all. So I like that. But Portland, you are shocking me. So I hope you get it together for the second half. I want to see y'all in the playoffs. That's what I'm really getting at.
And that blown call could potentially cost them.
Yeah.
If we get down to the difference of a game between them and Utah, that could potentially ruin their season for them. And I don't blame Dame Dollar for being highly upset. He blew.
I got 5 shocks and surprises. That was the first one. Next one, I'm going to go to the Lake Show. Surprise and shock about their performance. Now, let me put this in context what I'm talking about. Bron goes down most of the season last year, and they couldn't fix anything. They go out on a whim. There's a lot of controversy over the offseason. Rob Pelinka, Magic Johnson. We've seen how that played out in the front office. Luke Walton is just, they part ways with Luke Walton. They bring in Frank Vogel.
It's not a bad choice.
It's not a bad choice, but then you have a stout bench behind him with J. Kidd and Lionel Hollins as some top assistants for him. Thank you. Are you shocked about them being number 1 in the West?
No.
Nah?
I'm not shocked, but if they weren't, I wouldn't have been shocked either.
I'm shocked.
You're shocked at them being number 1?
I'm shocked.
you're gonna have to elaborate on that.
I'm shocked because I thought the Clippers would be number one. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put my chips on the table
They're
with that.
doing too much load management to be.
And
They're playing. I give them a little bit of credit. They're playing chess. They're trying not to put too much on their players in hopes that they will be available come playoff time. What I'm hoping that they're not doing is hitching their wagon on that, and then they're prepping for the Lakers and get taken out by somebody else.
But here's why I'm shocked. I'm shocked about the Lakers' performance because I didn't think all this would really come together the way that it has. I didn't think it would be. I think it would be all on Bron's shoulders, which a lot of it is, which is shocking to me. I hope they do get Collinson because I can't see Bron doing this for the long part of the season and then turn around and go ahead and give all that he's giving at 35 in year 17 to be able to still control the offense in the fourth quarter. So hopefully I think they're going to make a strong push to lock down that number one seed and then come by late March. Those few games in April begin to sit him down. I know Bron has already said and constituted that over and over again. He's not one of those low management type of cats. But I think Bron,
I want to consider it.
what you thinking, man?
No, I'm agree with that. I'm thinking also that as we start winding down the season, that they need to start cutting back on his minutes a little bit more because they've already gotten themselves in a position where they're the number one seed. You don't want to let that go, agreed, but you don't necessarily have to chase something that you already kind of have and almost sewn up. Almost, not yet, but we're getting to a point where it's like, all right, we got this seed locked up. Let's start tapering off on the minutes. Make sure that he's healthy coming into the playoffs because the last thing we need is for him or AD to go down.
Ooh,
and we already know
and you know AD a plastic dude.
He's
AD no disrespect.
Yeah, he's very injury prone. So at this point, we need to start saying, all right, we got this where we need it to be. Even if we fall back slightly to the second seed, we still good money. So I think the Lakers need to take that into consideration. But Bron, Father Time's undefeated, like you
Father
said.
Time undefeated, kid.
Yeah, he got him on the ropes right now, but he ain't gonna win.
Are you? Let me just take another moment and say, are we shocked that Bron is this great in year 17 and 35, bro? Are we shocked, though?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you'd have told me this 10 years ago, that in year 17 he would still be balling out, like there's really been no loss of anything.
Nothing. Yo, that reverse like he did. Yo, Kobe did that reverse. He said at 22 and 23.
Yeah.
Bron did it at 35.
And you see the picture that they took.
Yeah, like put him shot.
Bananas. Yeah, that's this. I'll be honest. I'm not the biggest Bron fan in the world. He'll tell you.
He ain't, but I am. But
I
ain't.
gotta give a man credit. Listen, he's balling out of control. He's making Father Time look stupid right now.
You know what I will say, fam? I think the greats have figured it out, and Bron figured it out, and I think we used to have this conversation. Mike, when he left, about around 96, 97, going into that second three-peat, that jumper was on point. Kobe, after he tore the Achilles and other injuries, that jumper was on point. Bron is now stepping back and letting it fly at a high rate, and it's going down. So I think that's going to give him a little bit of an edge to maintain a high level still at this point of his career. So I'm thankful for that. I've always been a Bron fan. I'm thankful he's still playing hard, and I still think he's the greatest player in the league. Giannis, Kawhi, you heard me say it. Yeah, and that's what it is. All right, so, yeah, those are my first two, the Portland Trail Blazers, the Los Angeles Lakers. Number 3, disappointment. The San Antonio Spurs. I'm going to just put the team out there. You give me yours, I'll give you mine.
I'm disappointed, but I'm not.
Really?
I'm disappointed because it's just one of those things where I come to expect Coach Pop to somehow figure it out and get them where they need to be a playoff team. It's just not happening this year. I don't know what's going on. I mean, he's got an aging roster still. I mean, we got Aldridge. He's getting up there. He's still, he ain't old, but he's getting up there. Rosen's got his years in. At this point, I don't know if it's working, man.
I think they're somewhere around, they're in that 8, 9, 10 bubble. They'll figure it out. But here's what I'm going to say. And me and you should have this conversation too. Pop, you're the new Phil Jackson. I'm sorry, but I'm going to tell you why. Phil Jackson, in my opinion, like I've always said to this man, we should get in dialogues with a whole bunch of other people, and I say this to my dad, everybody. Mike and Scotty, I can coach them. Shaq and Kobe, I can coach them. Manu, Tony, Timmy, even D-Rob, I can coach them. Pop, LA, LaMarcus Aldridge is still a former All-Star, still a quality big man, can still get it done. Rudy Gay can still play at a decent level. And you have DeMar DeRozan. You got my young fella from Reading, PA. Shout out my man Lonnie. Young fella's a phenom. We know that. He can get busy a little bit. I need Pop to figure it out. Pop, I don't want you to be this legendary figure like the Coach K's and everybody out here. And then when you struggle, you can't put it together. Well, is that because the talent's no longer there? Or you're really not the coach that everybody thought you were? Good turn.
That's kind of tough. I don't know if I'm gonna agree with it. Time will tell. We still got a little bit of time in the season. We're running out though.
So question is, Kev, did they make the playoffs? Yes or no? So the San Antonio Spurs, that legendary lore, do they make the playoffs, bro? Give me a decision.
My heart says yes, but my mind says no.
There it is.
My heart says yes, but my mind says no. It's not happening.
Okay.
I would like to see it, but it does not look like it's going down right now.
Okay.
Pop got it. You don't have to take the L this year. Sit one out. What's this? 19 straight years or something like that? They've been in the playoffs. Had to come to an end sometime.
Solid. Number 4. Hello, Brooklyn. How you doing? I gotta do it. Listen, the juggernaut is in place. We know the sniper will be back next year. You picked up my guy, one of the most underrated bigs that the league has seen. You know, a former contingent in Lob City. Y'all know who it is. I ain't gotta go into that. That's my guy. But is Kyrie really not it? Like, I see.
You want the answer?
Talk to me, Kevin.
Kyrie is not it.
Okay.
Sorry. Listen, I'm a Brooklynite. I'm riding hard for the Nets. I wanted to see some good things this year. Kyrie's had some really good games. I'm not going to take that away from him. He's put up some numbers, particularly that game after Kobe passed. That was crazy. But it's just not it.
He's inconsistent. He's not
Yes,
remained
he is.
healthy. He's been like,
He's not focused.
he's been turmoil in the locker rooms. We've seen it in Boston. There was times LeBron would get into it with him at Cleveland, and now we see it in Brooklyn. He's saying, "Yo, we don't have what we need here, and things will be ready for next year." Yo, my man, Vert get busy. Like, what's my man with the afro?
Spencer Dinwiddie. That's not with the afro. Spencer Dinwiddie's nasty.
Spencer Dinwiddie get busy.
We talking about
And my man Joe,
you talking about Carl?
the shooter.
His name is on my tip of my tongue. But in any event,
Brooklyn has pieces, Kyrie. I don't understand what the problem is. And if you Uncle June, you taking everybody to school, why are we still blaming everybody else? And you are several times over All-Star. You're a world champion. We can't get it done, Kyrie.
I think it's definitely Kyrie. Something is going on either in their locker room or he's just not gelling. Because you and I had a discussion before. You get Kemba Walker go over to Boston.
Exactly.
He's doing what we thought Kyrie was going to do over there. So something is not jiving where he's just not gelling with his teammates. He's causing friction. I don't know what it is. Maybe sometimes a little bit extra with the ball handling. Who knows? But I need him. I'm hoping that when he gets on the floor with KD, because we already know as of right now they're like the best of friends. But how's it going to manifest itself when they finally get on the court and they got the ball together? Is this going to be like LeBron and Kyrie had it, for that little 1-2 punch, or is he just going to go and do his own thing and just kind of mess up what they got already? So,
Two more pieces, and we're gonna get up out of here for this episode. Last but not least, number 5. Joel or Ben? I'm not keeping y'all both. Somebody got to go. Y'all are a big disappointment. Philadelphia, the Sixers, like, come on, y'all. I get it. Jimmy Buckets is gone. JJ's out of here. But really, your turn. I'll let you go because I don't want to talk about these guys.
we know we got 2 All-Stars, Ben and Joel. I agree with you 100%. Somebody has to go. If it's me, I'm sorry, Ben got to go. And if Ben got to go. I know Ben got to, and Joel is soft. We can have all that discussions. But his absolute reluctance to even take a jump shot just tells me that he's not even willing to change. We saw all the videos over the summer of him taking them and looking good.
Yeah.
And then we come back and he's just repeating the same thing, which tells me he's reluctant to grow. And if you're stagnant in your ball playing, that's not going to move you forward. Then you have to make the move and be gone. I'm sorry. How you feel about that?
Nah.
I think it's going to be, it got to be Joel.
I think Joel, man. Joel There was games the other night when he played against Milwaukee. Giannis ate his lunch. There was times he wouldn't go underneath the three, like he wouldn't go to the block. And you know Shaq and Chuck, they've been on his back like, yo, big fella, you got to make it happen. And he's refusing to do so. So that shows me like you're not getting out of your way of being a dominant big man. You 7'2", and you want to shoot like that? And I know it's not the era of big. My fault, go ahead.
You're making the same argument I'm making on Ben. Neither one of them is looking to step out of their comfort zone.
But with Ben, though, I know he's not a shooter, so I'm going to do the LeBron thing. I'm going to put some shooters around him. I would have brought back JJ in a trade. I would have got him some shooters.
If I was going to do something, it probably wouldn't have been straight up D'Lo going to the Sixers, and Ben going there would have been a much better trade.
Absolutely. Now we on to something. I agree with you on that one. But at this point in time, they are so dysfunctional, and it's sad. Yo, y'all was a Kawhi Leonard, rolled around, touched the rim all 4 or 5 times, shot away from going to the finals. Y'all looking bad in the East, no less. So that's that. I'm gonna end this segment off as today's show off with, man. All-Star Weekend. Thoughts about it? Do we need it anymore? Is it still with the same lore? I'm gonna do 87, 88, Mike back-to-back, Seattle and Dallas. You know, Spud Webb back in the day, even Nate Robb, but I don't know, man. It's coming up this weekend. What's your thoughts, man?
Are we talking specifically about the dunk contest?
Just not dunk contest, just the whole thing. We can take it apart, the game. You know, nobody plays D anymore. Like,
well, the All-Star game has always been an exhibition of your greatest players just going out and having fun. And then if it was a close game come fourth quarter, then we would see people try to like actually compete. But it's always been that way. That's just what the All-Star game is about. But as far as some of the festivities that go around it,
right.
The dunk contest I think needs to be revamped. I don't know about doing away with it. We went through a lull several years ago, and then Ben Gordon and Levine kind of brought it back with a little bit here and there.
Oh, Aaron Gordon, Zach
Yeah,
Levine. That's what you mean. Yeah, you good.
But they kind of brought it back.
Yeah.
And it was a good
But the
thing.
young fella not even dunking this year. Yo, young fella Zach Levine, if you listening to this show right here, how you in the shot? When Mike was there, went against Neek, that's my time.
Do it at home.
You gotta do it for the crib. You in the skills competition, Mike? Or the 3-point shootout, my guy. And you a high flyer. I'm sorry, I had to chime that in. I'm sorry.
Even if we want to do something, revamp it. Is basically the point I'm making. I don't care if we got to get G League dudes to get in there. I don't care if we get what's his dudes that be online doing.
Oh yeah, the Flight Brothers.
Yeah, get something in there where you can say, listen.
Shout out Flight Brothers.
Y'all don't want to do it. Some of our best high flyers and dunkers. We're going to get some of this talent in here and let y'all go toe-to-toe with them, and then we can do something with that. Because some of them cats are doing some ridiculous stuff.
Yeah, bro.
It's easy to watch it on video, though, because they can take 100 takes.
We ain't lying. We don't see all that.
We don't get to see that.
But yeah.
But I would just like to see them try to revamp it and do something else.
Only thing I will say that I like is that Team US versus Team International game that they play. That's one thing. Them young fellas go at it hard. First year, second year cats. I like that. Other than that, it's for the celebrities.
Also, with if we still gonna go with this street ball mentality of having to pick your teams,
yeah,
I'm alright with that. I actually like that as opposed to the East-West thing because it's kind of.
So you like the way they was fronting on Jay? Like nobody wanted Jay.
That was actually funny. I was like, damn, my man dropped that low. It is what it is, but they should have some sort of rule just like they do with the coaches. Like I understand Giannis and LeBron with the highest votes, but you did 2 years in a row and you sucked this year with them picks, Giannis. Like, y'all getting run out the gym this year. I'm sorry. He picked 2 of his first 3 picks was big men, and he a big man. Like, what are we doing here? But it is what it is. We're gonna see what happens. Let somebody else pick next year if we still the leader.
All right, listen, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the inaugural first ever episode of the Stoop. We're going to throw a little bit more stuff at y'all next episode, but we have fun. I'm your man, TJ, my guy, Kev. We'll catch you next time.
Some say that it gets no realer on the field or the court. We capture the thrillers. Some opinions and all of the truth. Real people talking real sports on the Stoop.